Everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Trackmania, Track of the Day, which is, admittedly, a little bit, like, without the music, it hurts, you know? It hurts. How do we change our settings? Please let me, no, like, don't worry about it. You had me under control here. Go, settings. Sound. Music volume. Oh, that's nice. I doubt we're gonna get content ID. Even if we get content ID, it's not that big of a deal, you know? Hold on, I also wanted to check on something here. Automatic minimum FPS 30. Okay, you know what? I would say it probably also benefits the recording to have a maximum FPS of 60. But, you know, I hate to say it, we could probably also put a minimum FPS of 60 and just keep it locked there. That might help with some variable, like, frame rate issues in the video. Because here, part of the problem sometimes is that, you know, if you got a powerful PC, sic Trackmanius creatus est. It's dark. No, I don't want to join. I want to do solo. Is it really called Sic Trackmanius Creatus Est? That's hilarious. This is a reference to the German television program Dark. So spoilers, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, if you got a powerful PC, sometimes, you know, it'll try to run the game at like 200 FPS, and then OBS is like, hold on. I can't handle that. Alright, so by the way, I should let you know, probably going to be looking at a slightly shorter video today. We got Unity coming up very, very shortly. Well, like half an hour from now. So this will probably be more along the lines of what was originally intended, like a 25-minute video, maybe. That way, whoa, the twists and turns of Winden. Hold on. Just so that I can also, you know, if possible, like, eat some lunch in advance. Okay, so I understand where they're going here with the dark reference. I do. I mean, this part, not so much. They don't do a whole lot of car driving in that show. Occasionally, they will drive a Volvo or a Volkswagen. Okay, can we make it here? No, you gotta maybe... Well, if you had a little bit more speed, perhaps. But it's not like there's very few high-speed chases. Let's put it that way. It's not really that kind of show. So this is like not air braking, but readjusting our position in the air. Seems to be very, or at least like stopping our position in the air. Seems to be pretty valuable so far. We need a little bit more speed. By the way, what are we looking for here? So like, I mean, if we can't beat the 1 minute and 11 second time, we got a long way to go. So this is no problem. Even that went pretty well. A little bit of an adjustment required, but it is what it is. There you go. That's more along the lines of what we're looking for. Until then. That's a tough corner. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's a tough corner. You got to land like the exact right way to make it work. I'm learning speed is the name of the game here. So a little brake here and then like tight around the corner. Good air brake there. Ah! I don't know, maybe it's worth trying to land on the up ramp, but generally speaking, that tends to slow you down a little bit just due to the laws of physics, which are notoriously, you know, trying to slow us down. Or speed us up if you're providing acceleration. Okay. So we gotta take the ring around the rosy. Okay, now I understand the reference. Okay. Now an uphill dirt corner. Not, didn't take it too smoothly, but this is still recon. You know, I know we're probably restarting a little bit too much for something where there's no time limit. Okay. Well, I mean, a lot of the times we've been restarting is because we've been not hitting the checkpoint and falling off the track, which is, you know, its own beast. This seems like a cool track so far. I'm for it. I'm not sweating. Oy! I'm not sweating the early game too much. That being said, if I touch a wall, you know, I guess I am sweating it too much. Let's not lie about it. Okay. Yeah, there you go. That's good. And we're going to do a quick brake tap here so we can hug the inside edge. Gotta land there perfectly, and then just... very decent. Very decent indeed. Sick Mundus, brother. We're in the Sick Mundus tunnel. A little bit of too much dirt on that one. Life goes on. What happens next? Tarmac is no problem. Had to slow down a little bit more than I'd like. Maybe tarmac is a slight problem. So we got to maintain a decent amount of speed there. Honestly, this... I mean, I know we've seen a few different, like, widely diverging times, if you know what I mean, on the leaderboard. That's a wink-wink, brother. However... it does seem like one of those tracks where just completing it is going to leave you, like, in a relatively good position. As far as, like, medals go. That was a little smoother, but still some work to be done. So we go to the tarmac tunnel. You gotta be fast here. Oh, we just need to exit a little bit more to the left. So I'm not sweating it. You know, I'll tell you, we may not have time to grind out that author medal today. But we'll see. We'll see. The gold medal I don't think is going to be much of a problem. Mostly, like, I think although the seed... or the ghosts, I should say, although they look a little touchy, I think that that one ghost that you see, like that 50-second ghost that gets ahead of us occasionally, I think that person actually did like a checkpoint restart at one point, which doesn't, like, it's not the end of the world, but it means that if we don't restart, you know, we got a pretty big advantage in all likelihood. But, you know, there's different genre of track in Trackmania. This is not a track where, you know, completion is easy, perfection is the goal. This is a track where, you know, just completing it is proving somewhat tricky. Not that it's going to be hard to complete over the course of 50... That's where they hit the... okay. And that's the person who gets the silver, so... I still think we got a good chance to get a gold, like, maybe on our first or second completion. This is a track where, like, just beating the track is relatively hard. And then well, I'll level with you, it also seems like perfecting the track will be pretty tough. But it's a fun one so far, I'm not going to deny that. I don't want to just be handed the victories, you know? I felt very confident that we were making it through that. That was extremely smooth. You want to keep those wheels straight as much as possible to carry speed. Into the Hannah chicane. Relatively decent. Now we go into Tarmac City. Wyndon's police station. Into the nuclear power plant. The plutonium rods. We're through. Keep those wheels as straight as possible. There's the exit, brother. There's the exit. Very good performance. And an author medal? That was unexpected. You know what? We actually should change opponents on this one. Alright, 8 minutes in. I told you. What did I call it or did I call it? I said in all likelihood, this feels like one of those tracks where when you beat it, you get the gold medal on the first try. I was wrong, actually. We didn't get the gold medal. We got the author medal. My mistake. I'm such a ditz. Woo! Okay. Now, can we beat that performance? Absolutely. In particular, the dirt section, I'm still taking a little slow, which, as we've established many times, I'm king of the dirt, so it's very concerning for me. Now, we crushed this section, absolutely. Look at the speed we had. Straighter wheels on this section would be sick. I don't know if they... no, that still left us a little behind, but that's okay. That was better, actually. And then here, thought we were doing okay in general. Into the plutonium rods. Oh, we were doing well there too, because there's only one turn after that. All right, so we're top 15 in Canada, but I'm not gonna you know, act like that's that impressive. I think the track just rolled over like less than an hour ago. So it's still pretty early. But hey, man. Oh, getting that author medal, pretty sweet. And I got a chip on my shoulder because we played Trackmania on the NLSS yesterday. And I gotta be honest, I think we probably played like 7 tracks. I think Josh got a better score than me on 5, or better time on me than me on 5 or 6 of them. And I had him in a couple. In particular, you know, I love that Morpheus tunnel track. You know, with the rods that you gotta try to dodge at full speed. But I mean, simultaneously, I was impressed with Joshua's skills, and I was also like, hey, you know what? Clearly, we got a lot to learn in Trackmania still. Certainly, I would never suggest that. I mean, I'm starting to... Previously, Golden Goblet Part 1, I was like, gold is the absolute minimum for me to be satisfied. Now, oh, I'm actually like, author medal is the minimum to be satisfied. But now it's less about that author medal and more about leaderboard position. I would say provincially. Nationally would be nice. I'm just not sure we're there yet. Okay. Could have been straighter on the wheels. We lost a lot of time there. And if, yeah, as soon as you touch the sand there, it's over. But we're learning something. You know, these videos have a very well-known story arc. We're disproportionately decent early on. We set a relatively impressive PB, and then we spend the next 10 minutes searching for like the Ark of the Covenant that's going to allow us to get to the next echelon. We're not there yet. So how did you guys... Because like on all this dirt, they're leaving a little bit faster than me. I thought I was king of the dirt. Now I'm realizing just because I live there, I skimmed the wall. Alright. You know what I would say? Don't, Actually, I have a punchline, if you'll allow me to go back. I'm starting to realize just because I eat half of my meals over the sink like a rat does not make me king of the dirt. Okay. So now that we've had a little bit of a joke in this video, because I'm not really much of a jokester in these videos, because I'm trying my darndest to, you know, succeed. How do we do this? Like, the people... There, maybe that was better, staying a little bit lower on the wall. And then, decent cornering into the Winden police station. Went way late on that one, but that's okay. As long as we can still make the jump. A little slow there, but that's okay. The plutonium rods. The Claudia Tiedemans. If you haven't seen this, I mean, look, we can use this as an advertisement. If you want, for the Netflix show Dark. I would highly recommend it. In case you haven't been listening to videos recently, I did watch the entire show's oeuvre over the course of the past, you know, month or so. It's 3 seasons long, and it ends with some finality. I would recommend it. So stay low. Full throttle, but low on the turn. Okay, we lost a little speed. Or maybe, no. At first I was going to say we lost some speed. Then, like, I was like, you know, maybe we didn't. One person passed us. Maybe they're just the emperor of the dirt. Then 2 people passed us, and I went, you know what? No. We're missing something on that corner. How about this? How about, okay, we stayed competitive. Into the Winden police station. Into the Claudia Tiedemans! I gotta admit, there's a little part of me that's like interested in the idea of how weird it would be to have a video where we only complete the track 1 time and got an author medal. I don't think we're gonna have enough speed to be where we want to be here. Yeah. This is one where I actually think a more thorough analysis would be valuable. Like, to look at the actual entry points for some of these turns would help me out, I think. In order to, like, min-max the whole thing. But to be honest with you, we don't really need to min-max the whole thing. How about, there you go. That was a better exit than usual. You don't need to min-max the whole thing just to have some fun. Into the Winden police station, where we slowed way down. And then you gotta exit left here. Beat the Claudias. Okay. And then how do they do it? Some of them go wide, some of them don't. That's not my PB. That's not my PB. We improved our time. Not by much. We beat 0 Canadian ghosts, but that's okay. We took out some people from the rest of North America and made my country proud. We improved our standing in the Ryder Cup a little bit. And you know what? We could do a lot better than that, too. That's okay. We're still competitive. This corner, I think we go high-ish, and then we exit faster, so we get that little downhill jam from Tony Hawk there. Maybe not. Okay, I could already tell my speed was way too high coming into that corner. That might be a drift corner. I wouldn't say struggling. That's a strong word. I still have a little bit of trouble noticing, or at least analyzing, what corners are drift-based. This is a closer one. See, you kept the wheels straight. Right into the Winden police station. Now, you got a lot of speed on me there. I don't know how you did that, but... The Tiedemans... That's good stuff until our wheels rattled a little bit, but... Definitely, we'd be looking at a better time here. Cut a second off? Are you kidding me? And moved backwards. I'm telling you, it's because other people are doing the track now. The track maniacs have logged on. Quote unquote, working from home. Instead, they've logged on to a motorsports digital platform in order to make me feel bad about my driving skills. Well, let me just tell you something. I think I'm doing pretty well, considering Ford has never built a Focus that handles like this. I do have to say as well, I don't know when Dan records his videos. I'm just gonna level with you. This is some shade throwing. But I looked at Dan's thumbnail because he's doing a Trackmania Track of the Day series. I actually watched Mouth's as well, because I like Trackmania a lot. But and I like those guys a lot, despite what I'm about to say about one of them at least. But I looked at Dan's thumbnail, and it was like top 25 in Michigan, and I was like, oh, good for Dan. That's pretty amazing. And then I watched his video. It was a bronze medal. What are you doing, Michigan? Oh, we were in such a good position too. I thought Michigan was known for, you know, motorsports. It's the Motor City. You gotta lose your mind in Detroit, Rock City. And then you're out here letting people get top 25 in the whole state. With a bronze medal? He might have been playing it like the second the tracks rolled over, I'll admit. But, and again, it's less of an insult towards Dan, who I thought, you know, he's doing his best. More of an insult towards, you know, the 7 million people that live in Michigan. Which I'm realizing now was short-sighted. Oh, except for the rattle, we were in such a good spot there. But you know what? How'd you get that boost? Oh, you know, I just realized I was going up against myself. Because that was the best of all the ghosts there. Alright. We got, I would say, 5 more minutes of Trackmania content. I know you're like, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. No, but this time, like, actually 5 minutes, because I gotta eat something before the Marathon Unity stream, where we're probably gonna get 75 wins. Good stuff. Not good stuff, actually. Yeah. But I think we did a pretty good job of analyzing this course. You know, certainly there's still room for improvement. Our leaderboard position is respectable, and I would say downright impressive, although it is early on. But definitely still room for improvement here. Particularly these large dirt luges. Room to grow. Should have kept the wheels a little straighter, but that's okay. We go into the Winden police station. Man, my PB is crushing it here, which really makes you wonder what happened. Those bounces, dude! You ever thought about making a car with a little bit of downforce? You know, so it actually sticks to the track instead of... I mean, you ever see those videos of, like, I'm not sure if they're Formula 1 cars or Indy cars, but, you know, they get a little bit of an updraft, and then, like, the whole car is so aerodynamic that it just takes off into outer space. They're not memes. These are, like, real videos, but... That was good. There you go, and then you keep your wheels on the ground. And we don't get busted by the Tiedemanns, dude! The Tiedemanns! Ladies and gentlemen, we cut another second off of our already pretty decent time. Top 19 North America, top 11 in my great nation. Now, I gotta tell you, I love my country much of the time. But I've been looking at the COVID figures for the past couple of days. For a few months, we had a sense of smug superiority. We did it! Now cases are rising back up. Combination of masklessness and complacency. Please, I'm using my platform here to ask you, you know, don't think that it's over. Keep doing your part. Myself, you know, we're I mean, obviously I care about my own health to begin with, but then secondarily, you know, we got a little one on the way in October, and ideally it would be, like, sick for me to be able to be in the hospital while the birth is taking place and not be forced to wait in my car for 18 hours because they're not letting other people in the hospital because some people were like, I don't like wearing a mask, it just doesn't feel good, so I'm just gonna... No, we're gonna spend like 8 hours on the patio. No mask required. Don't be that person, okay? Because I'll be silently or perhaps even openly, as in this video, judging you. Do Dr. Bonnie Henry proud, please, and wear your masks. Dude, if it weren't for that terrible corner, we were in there with a new world record time. I don't think we can beat our previous self there. Where we at? Whoa, I got like 2 tries, dude. Okay, but we definitely improved upon our timing here. So yeah, so first I hit you with a top 11 score in Canada, and then if you are Canadian, I encourage you, hey, for public health purposes, please be an adult. One of the defining elements of being a Canadian is having a smug sense of superiority over our southern neighbors, sometimes perhaps a little deserved and sometimes affected without even having any reason for it whatsoever. If you want to maintain that core sentiment of Canadiana, we got to get those numbers down. Those are rookie numbers. We got to get them down. Decent. I know it looks not that decent. I promise you it's decent. Then you got to put pedal to the frickin' metal here. Straight through the Tiedemanns. We got speed on our previous self, quite frankly. Oh, dude, if this course was like another probably 200 or 300 meters in length, we would have passed our previous self. But, I mean, I'm disappointed because we did throw that run where we were like 6/10 ahead. Alright, let's call this the last lap. By which I mean, in all likelihood, we'll probably do like 3 more laps, but it should be the last lap. It's like when you tell your mom 5 more minutes when you don't want to get up for school, what you actually mean is like 15 minutes. But you gotta start with 5 more minutes. Did the exact same thing. And this one's hard because my personal best like gives up very, very little time here. Alright, now this genuinely must be the last one. So let's leave it all on the table. You know I was about to hit that restart button. I think I will anyway, because that's not great. But a respectable performance today. I'm 0% disappointed with my performance today. Sussed the track out pretty early. Figured out what we needed to succeed. You gotta do one more on that one. I mean, come on. And even had a positive message, in my opinion, involved. Ideally, at some point, I'd also like to be able to feel safe when returning to the gym. So, you know, if you want to see a better on-screen product, I encourage you to, to mask up. And, you know, washing your hands, that's not just like a March and April thing. I would almost suggest, I don't know if this is epidemiologically controversial, I think washing your hands in general is probably a positive. And I know it's, I don't mean to sound glib. We get into the argument now and then with, or we used to before the pandemic, with chat. People would be like, I don't wash my hands because I think that not washing them makes my immune system stronger. And I'm like, oh yeah, where'd you get your degree and what is it in? And they're like, computer science. And I'm like, dude, don't get me wrong, that's impressive. Computer science degree from MIT. Guess they don't teach you to wash your hands there, but you know, obviously you're doing pretty well for yourself. Be a shame if one little 3 nanometer wide bacterium ruin that day for you, or a viron for that matter. I just think bacterium's a more fun word to say. Alright, we're in full regression stats here. There you go. We shot out like a cannon. Bro, I gotta go one more. I'm sorry. I'm mostly sorry to myself because I want to eat lunch before Unity. The game's too addictive. The fun is too darn high. Good. Now hold it. Yeah. Keep those wheels turning. Keep those. It's more about speed there. Actually, a nearly a perfect exit. But my ghost is still formidable. Yeah, it's uncatchable, dude. Well, it's clearly not uncatchable, but I'm not going to catch it. Alright, but that was still a great performance today. Top 11 in Canada, I'll take it. For now, thanks for watching. I got to get out of here. Sic Trackmania's creatus est. Stand Dark on Netflix. See you next time.